Welcome back to our... I was supposed to say it.
Really?
Welcome back to our channel, guys. My name's Emily.
And my name's Jared. And today we're going to talk about how we rent our house out on Airbnb and automate the entire process so that we can travel whenever we want. Let's get into it.
So the first thing you want to consider when you're thinking about renting your house out on Airbnb is the location. This is really important for your guests when they're traveling to your state. So we're from Arizona, we live in Arizona. And we are 15 minutes from the airport. So we know that's super important for most guests because we've gotten that feedback. We're also about a few minutes away from the Cubs Stadium, breweries, restaurants, things like that. And then we're also like only 25 minutes from downtown Phoenix. So I know that's important to some people if they've never been here before. So just thinking about those things and making a list of pros and cons of your area.
Yeah, and you also want to note that in the Airbnb listing, all the things in the close proximity that your home could offer to people. Like Emily said, if there's a bunch of restaurants or breweries or a shopping mall close to the airport, if there's parks nearby, understanding where your location is and what you can market is super important.
So another thing that you want to think about when you're planning your Airbnb, if you already have your house or you're planning to purchase a house for Airbnb, is looking at other Airbnbs in your area and finding out the comparable costs to be competitive with those Airbnb neighbors.
And since you are new, you're going to want to book your first few stays at a reasonably lowered price, just because you want to earn your first business and start showing your prospective guests that you're reliable, you have good reviews, your house is safe, and they feel comfortable booking with you. Bait them in with a lower price, earn the reviews, and then,
The second thing you need to think about is your security. So making sure your home is secure while you are gone, especially if you're traveling full-time like we did. So for us, we made sure that we had cameras all on the front of the house. We also purchased a Nest doorbell. So when we're away on the road, a package arrives for some reason, or guests arrive with a dog when we don't allow dogs, we know what's going on and there's only one entrance to the front of the house. In our experience, a lot of guests would message us asking us where and if we had cameras located around the house. So making sure that's on your listing, which we'll get to, is very important so your guests know. Because of privacy reasons, they're swimming in our pool, they don't want a camera on them.
And another security feature and a device that is going to help you out tremendously when you're on the road or you're away from your Airbnb for any reason is having a secure Wi-Fi enabled deadbolt. A deadbolt that you can control from your mobile app and that you can check guests in with a unique code that expires. So we decided to go with the Slage Encode Smart Wi-Fi Deadbolt. Is the best product that we could find on Amazon from reviews, and it's about $210. One of the main reasons we purchased the Slage and had a keyless entry is because inevitably over time, someone's gonna forget the key. Number 3, very simple one, wanna make sure you're completely legal. So talk to a tax professional about listing your property and any legal matters that may come up, right? And then second part of that, you want to have a business bank account just so you can track all your expenses for paying taxes to the government.
Number 4. So this was a fun process, but it was something that I wish we spent more time on. And it's really making your property attractive and marketable for your,
Marketable. Marketable. Make sure it's marketable.
When you're preparing your listing, you want to think of many different things. So for us, we started out with a pen and paper. We walked around our house and figured out what we needed, what we didn't have, what we needed to purchase. So in our case, we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Two of the bedrooms were missing beds, side tables, lamps. Those are crucial for people that are coming to visit. We needed to make a list and purchase all that. We made a huge Amazon purchase before we put the house together.
I want to make sure that you have everything included in your house that someone would want if they're coming to stay at your property for a long weekend or a week. They don't want to go out and they don't want to purchase coffee every day, so you're going to want to have a Keurig. You want to wash their clothes, they don't want to go to a laundromat, you want to have your washer and dryer, make sure that's functional.
The fun thing about Airbnb versus a hotel is when someone comes, they get the whole place to themselves. So making sure they really feel comfortable, it's clean, they have everything that they need. Just like if you were at your house, what do you have in your house right now? If you were to go to someone else's house, what would you want there? Microwave, stove, everything, washer, dryer.
Everything that you would think that you would want, you want to include in your property.
After your house is ready to go, everything is inside, it's clean, nice and ready for your first guest, you want to take good quality photos. Good quality photos that you take are going to be uploaded onto your Airbnb listing, and when people are viewing in your area, you want your listing to stand out more than someone else in your area. So being really competitive and making sure you have those good photos is really key.
Step 5 is assembling your squad. You want to make sure that you have everybody that you need in order to run your Airbnb on autopilot while you're gone away traveling or doing whatever you want to be doing with your time. Well, autopilot for the most part, right? I mean, we still have to do some work checking guests in and following up to make sure that they leave a review. Jordy is shaking. So having your cleaners is number 1. You want to make sure that you have a good team that you can rely on and trust. Number 2 is having a landscaper, because your property could get out of hand and you want to make sure you have that curb appeal when someone rolls up on vacation. The third team player you need is a maintenance guy or a handyman, someone that you can trust, that you can find on Google, has good reviews. That's what I did. I think he's pretty cool. He gets the job done and he's cheap. I don't ask any questions, to be honest with you.
We hope you found this video insightful. Thank you so much for following along and watching this far. We wish you the best of luck creating your listing and hope your Airbnb runs just as smooth as ours did, so you can travel full time and enjoy life on the edge.
That's pretty cool. I know you want to say it.
So if you guys love this video, smash the subscribe button, give us a like, a thumbs down, whatever you're thinking or feeling.
Don't give us a thumbs down, man.
We really appreciate
suck.
any feedback. Give us some comments, and we will talk to you soon.